Welcome. This is a tutorial for accessing distance learning SEL resources on the Monterey County Office of Education webpage. First, you're going to want to navigate to our webpage at montereycoe.org. Once you're there, scroll all the way down to the bottom to Distance Learning. Click on the Distance Learning icon. You'll be navigated to a page that has a number of distance learning resources for educators, parents, and students. Here we have 7 different categories you can choose from. We're going to focus on the social emotional well-being, or SEL, resources we have available. We've categorized our resources into 3 categories: for educators, for parents, and trauma-informed care. The first, if we click on for educators, it will bring us to different activities that educators can do with their students while teaching them online. We have free SEL lesson plans and activity worksheets that educators can use to engage their students and get them ready to be in the mindset of learning. We also have social emotional skills for 6th through 8th graders and SEL activities for high school students, as the social emotional needs of each grade level may be different. Moving down, we also need parents to engage in SEL activities at the home with their students. They are spending more time with their students at this time than we are, and so it's important for them to be participating. There are healthy habits, caring for children in disaster, and then also books for students who are in the younger ages from K through 3. Lastly, we have resources for trauma-informed care. Some of our students may be experiencing more trauma than previous due to the fact that they are having to stay within their homes. These are great resources to help you in serving students who are experiencing more trauma at this time or experiencing trauma in general. Any of these resources would be great to explore, and we encourage you to explore them when working with your different communities. Outside of resources on the web page, we also have a Google folder you can access as well. If you go to the URL tinyurl.com/MCOE distance learning SEL, you'll be navigated to a Google folder. Inside of the Google folder, you're going to click on Additional SEL Resources. Once clicking on it, you'll be navigated to a page that has a spreadsheet called Additional SEL Supports. Clicking on this webpage, you're going to find a spreadsheet that has gathered a number of resources for assisting educators, parents, and students in transitioning into distance learning. The first are online resources where you can find different videos as well as articles online that may help you and guide you through. We also have SEL worksheets. For example, we have a frustration tracker and pattern log, which will help students and parents to recognize when students are getting frustrated and how to help them move forward. Next, we have webinars and videos. These are all webinars that are upcoming or have passed, and most have been recorded. It's a good idea for you to check out some of the webinars that have been given to get further examples of how to move forward and how to work with your students. Virtual check-ins. Starting your meeting with a virtual check-in is important to set the pace for how you're going to work with your students. These are all ideas of how you can have your students participate in some activity together to get them grounded and started for work. Next are articles, if you'd like to read further about research that's being done on how to work with students in times of stress and pandemic disasters. Next is building virtual connections. You want to make sure at this time that you are checking in with your students as often as you can and really letting them know that you're thinking about them. For example, we send kindness thoughts at our office to let folks know that we're thinking about them, that we care about them, and that we're still in this together as we move forward. We also are working on gathering materials for middle school and high school students in terms of resources and supports. If you have any resources or materials that you'd like to offer, we would love to have them added to our sheet here, or you can also send them to us via email. Additionally, inside of the folder, there are many other resources that are available for students and for teachers to help them move through their social emotional growth as they work during this time. You'll also be able to find different practices, for example, trauma informed practices. And if you go into the virtual coaching resources, you'll find all of the PowerPoint presentations during our coaching sessions that we presented. Thank you for taking this time to go through this tutorial. We hope that our resources are helpful for you. If you have any questions or would like to get further information, please feel free to contact Kathy Cranson, that's C. Cranson, at montereycoe.org in order to get further information or to add resources. Thank you again and have a wonderful rest of your day.